and claim it.
I didn't know just what was wrong with me till your kiss helped me name it.
Yeah, baby.
I'm no longer doubtful of what I'm living for. And if I make you happy, I don't need to do more. 'Cause you make me feel. You make me feel.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. That's the masculine, honey. Singing that song. The masculine is saying to the feminine, you make me feel like a natural man. Yeah, baby. But before I get into the reading, I wasn't going to do a reading on today. I was just going to relax. But when something come in my spirit, I am going to do, I'm going to read the cards. And so this is what I'm about to do right now. I've already pre-shuffled, as you can see right here. Let me show you. Everything is pre-shuffled, and I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to go. I do want to say, Lord, I thank you for this opportunity to bring these readings to the collective on today. If anything resonates, go ahead and, take within and use that message. Lord, I thank you for the gift, because it is a gift that you gave me, and I am very appreciative. Please let every word and words that come out of my mouth come from spirit. I just thank you. And in ending, I want to say, for the naysayers and people that don't believe, I send your negative remarks and anything that you might be thinking negatively or low vibrational back to the pits of hell. All right. So, like I said, I already pre-shuffled the cards. I wanted to see what was going on today. It's always good to do a spiritual reading really every day if you really want to get in tune with all this tarot stuff, because it is quite interesting. And not only that, keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only. So if you don't believe in tarot reading, you shouldn't even be on this channel. If you don't believe in hearing from the spirit, you don't need to be on this channel. Like I said, this gift was given to me, and I don't care whether you believe me or not. Anything that I say, I can almost promise you that it's going to come to light. So here we go. The first card that I pulled on today, it was the Queen of Cups. Can you see that? The Queen of Cups. And then the Queen of Cups is a feminine person. The Queen of Cups is a real kind person. The Queen of Cups is someone that will actually be there for you when no one else is. The Queen of Cups is an individual that if you need her, she's going to be there. And the Queen of Cups was someone that the masculine had been manifesting to come into his life for a really long time. He asked the Most High for somebody that he could be compatible with, someone who could love him for who he really is, someone who could be loyal to him, and someone that he could be loyal to. Because the masculine is or was a player until he met this Queen of Cups, who's also a high priestess, who's also an empress. So he did get this gift from God sent to him, okay? Because with this card right here, and like I said, I've been seeing this card a lot in all the decks, and in all the readings that I've done previously, this card always seemed to come to the surface. This is the Five of Cups, and when you look at the Five of Cups, you still see that this masculine, this person, still have two cups. Even though three cups is to the side, because he's thinking about things that happened in his past, the mistakes and stuff that he made, but at the end of the day, he still have two cups. Can you see the two cups right there? That's hope. That's hope. That whatever he was manifesting, whatever he wanted, whatever he desired, there was still hope. And this masculine never gave up hope. Even though he was out there doing his thing, dibbling, dabbling, trying to find this perfect person for him, he never lost hope that that person would manifest. And I'm going to tell you, he kissed a lot of frogs. And I mean that literally. And what I mean by that, he ran into some characters. He ran into people that was very, very low vibrational, just how he was. And so he felt at times that some of the relationships that he was in, or situationships that he was in, that these people at that time was the right person for him, only to find out that it wasn't true. Okay? And so now we have the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is similar to the Queen of Cups, okay? The King of Cups is a really, really kind person, a person that wants things out of life, a person that's a hard worker, a person that will do anything if they can for you. But this King of Cups, prior to coming into his kingship, he went through a lot to prove himself, not only to the people that he involved himself with, but also to his family, only to find out that it was his family and his friends and people that he was interacting with sexually that really were his enemies. Do that really make sense to you? Family members can be enemies too, okay? Keep that in mind, because some family members don't want you to succeed, okay? And so when he started feeling like, all the hatred toward him, all the jealousy toward him, all the disbelief that he'll ever become whoever he want to be, because listen to all the naysayers, even friends telling him that, oh, the Empress that you're interested in, she's not interested in you. She's going to leave you. She's going to use you. She don't want you. She's better than you. She's more high level than you. And at times he believed that. And because he believed it, he went back into the street and started dealing with people that really he should not be dealing with, because he is an emperor. But here's the good thing. He went through a transformation. And why did he go through a transformation? Because his Empress, who he loved and was involved with at a period of time, she actually stepped away to allow him to go out there and finish doing whatever he felt he needed to do, to see if that grass was actually green, and it wasn't. Okay? So he's coming into himself. He's transforming. He's not thinking about who's there for him, who don't like his decision. He don't want to hear anything whatsoever about this Empress who he's in love with, okay? Because he knows now that even the comments that he was dealing with secretly hated the Empress because they saw a change in him, and they didn't like that change. They wanted him to be very low vibrational, just like they are. They wanted to be able to use and abuse him. They wanted to capture his attention through sex, having lots and lots and lots of sex. And none of that stuff is even turning him on, because, once you start coming into yourself, you really don't want to be with somebody just for the sake of just being with them. And this is where the masculine is right now. He's just not going to be with somebody just because they want to be with him. He's coming to that conclusion. Plus, look at some things that can happen when you're out there wild and loose like that, right? And so he decided that he wanted to build with this Empress very soon. So he wanted teamwork. He wanted to collaborate with the Empress. He wanted to grow. He wanted to do all the wonderful things that you do in a partnership, so that they could be abundant in life. But the very first thing he had to do to get to this point where he could actually, come into a collaboration with this high priestess, he had to get rid of all of his comics. I don't like calling women whores. I hate that word. But they were out there. They were doing their thing even when they were with him. And these were the type of people that he was dealing with out in these streets. You understand what I'm saying? And so now it's a different thing, because he's not interested in that no more. So he just started ghosting them, cutting them off. And some of them are really, really freaking out. But he don't care. Some of them are his mothers of his children, who really, didn't really want him, but didn't want him to move on to somebody else and be happy. And he realized that now, because some of these comments actually lied on the Empress to this King of Cups, this Emperor, and he figured them all out. So he want them out. Do away with you. Leave me alone. Just don't call me. Block, 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 block. he don't care no more. He know what he wants, and he's going after that, because at the end of the day, anybody can make mistakes. He's been out here. He's not young. He's been out here a really, really long time, and he know what's in the streets, and what's in the street ain't happening no more. So he's not really interested in the comments anymore. And they can act up and scream and cry wolf all they want to, but it's not facing him at all, because he's in love. He's in love. At first, with the Ace of Cups, he was clouded by emotions, uncertain, indecisive, didn't know what to do, because if you got women throwing themselves at you, left and right, and all you got to do is call or show up, and they let you in the door, why even get into a relationship? Why commit to one individual? Why do that when he had all these choices? But he's realizing that that's boring. That's and so doing all of this, he has not accomplished anything. But he know with the Empress, he's going to accomplish a whole lot. And besides that, once again, he's very much in love with the Empress, and he's just tired of that. Giving himself to other people, it would be like dishonor to the Empress, and he's not feeling that no more. He's not feeling it anymore. All right. Dealing with all the comments and what was going on in his family, dealing with the mothers of his children, dealing with fake and false friends, fake friends, and friends he had been around for a really, really long time. He knew that they were jealous of him. And he was praying and hoping that they could see the side of him where he is the type of person that really care about other individuals. And the fact that these people and family members and comments were stabbing him in his back, it was very overwhelming for him, because he wanted to know, why is this happening to me when I'll do anything for anybody, in my power to do so. But these people kept putting swords in his back. Why? Because they saw something in him that they didn't want him to see in himself. And by keeping him at a low vibrational frame of mind, they could keep him stuck with them. But sorry, he has learned and he's moving on. He's not there no more. Get it, masculine. He's not there anymore. He wants more. Because this masculine, he got tired of the lies, the trickery, the cheating, deceit. He got tired of being with comments that were thieves and just out to get whatever they could get from him. He just got tired of all of that. He got tired of it. Like, go away from me. I have nothing else to give. I'm on a whole new mission. I have nothing else to give. You can't throw nothing at me. You can't throw no ass at me. You can't throw no money at me. You can't throw nothing at me. The only thing that you can do is dismiss yourself from me, because I'm not there anymore. So they're confused. The comments that he was in situations with is confused, because some comments did everything in their power. And I mean everything. Spell work, blackmailed him, went to people to see what they could do to put a spell on the Empress, to put a spell on, they had a spell even on the masculine, to keep the masculine away from the high priestess, to keep him away. It didn't work. It backfired, because this union, the Empress and the Emperor, it is ordained by the Most High. It's going to come together, and the Empress is protected. I don't care what you throw at her. You can't do nothing to an Empress. Nothing. Okay? So now we have the Magician. And when the masculine started coming to himself, he started manifesting things. He started manifesting a good life. He started manifesting financial stability. He began to work harder. His mind got clear. He knew where he wanted to go, and he's on that path. He's on that path, and he's also back in touch with his lady love, which is the Empress, and that's just making the transformation so much better, because the energy that she brings to him is, oh gosh, it's just totally overwhelming, but in a really, really good way. In a really, really good way. It's just what the doctor ordered, because she lets him be him. She guides him through. She gives him advice, but at the end of the day, she lets him be him. And he's strong and he's mighty. He's a king. He knows what to do. Yes, he got distracted. Yes, he went out there. Yes, he thought that, I got better. Maybe there's something even better. Nope. 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 All the sex, all the good time, all the addictions, all the porn, all the groupies, all the threesomes, none of it satisfied him. He wanted his Empress, because there's none other. No one can compare. Okay? So now we have the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is a king who is, his mind is on abundance, wealth. He's very generous. He thinking about prosperity. He wants to be able to provide. He wants to be a security to the Empress. He wants to protect her, and he wants to make sure that she never needs anything from anybody else. And they're going to work together, and they're going to come together, and they're going to have a beautiful life, and nothing. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said nothing is going to stop it. To the left. All right. And so now we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands coming to the picture. The King of Wands he's coming in with passion. He's energized. He's brave. He's not fearless. He's confident. The minute he hooked back up to the Empress, his whole life began to just transform even faster, because there's no pressure there. There's truth there. There's love there. There's kindness there. There's forgiveness there. It's just everything good there. And then all of the energy that the Empress is giving this masculine is coming naturally. It's not fake, because she really and truly loves him. It's not fake. And it's giving him that drive to be a better person and to cut all these options off. I mean, it was like a roller coaster. No, a pinwheel. Over and over and over with the same results. And he's exhausted. He's exhausted, but it's about to get even better. So now we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords come in with new ideas, new confidence. They're inspired to do wonderful things. There's a fairness about everything. And his whole mindset is changing. He already know, without a doubt, that his life is going to be better. And his life is going to be better more sooner than later, simply because he has his lady love back in his life. And they both, it's such a romantic story. They both love each other so much. It's like that kind of love that only happened in the fairy tale books. Yeah, baby. All right, so the other card that I pulled up, it is talking about innocence and being playful and carefree and children, joy, comfort, sensual delights. Like they have a connection like none other. The masculine and the feminine, the Empress and the Emperor. They have such a powerful love, such a powerful connection, and people know. They know. The comments know. Who always is watching everything that the Empress do on social media just to see what's going on. Well, what's going on is that the masculine is back with her. That's what's going on. And you're just left behind. You was left behind from the beginning, but you thought, comments, that you was going to throw sex, cry wolf, do every and anything for him. I don't care what it is, because you felt that was your Emperor and you was going to Take him away from the Empress. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. It never worked. Sorry about your work. Envy. Okay? So, due to dealing with all these comments and all these situationships and listening to negative family members and bad friends who pretend to be there for him and stuff like that, the whole time a lot of his friends actually wanted to talk to the Empress themselves. If they were given an opportunity to talk to that Empress, they would have been more than happy to do that. But that's not the case. The Empress have eyes and eyes only for the Emperor, who is the masculine that I'm speaking about on today. She's not the type of person that cheat, cut out. She is in love. Nobody's going to take that away from her. The Emperor is in love too, and they're off to a wonderful, wonderful new beginning. So I want to say to the comments, stop spending your money. Going to these spiritual readers and stuff like that that's telling you, things are going to work out between you and this masculine, because it's not, And as far as putting spell work on the Empress, you're only hurting yourself. Because number one, you do not deal with an Empress. You do not try to put spell work on an Empress, because it's going to come back to you in a way that you wish you had never, ever even thought about this. An Empress is an earth angel. An earth angel don't get a title. An Empress don't get a title overnight. An Empress go through pain. And for you to bring your sorry behind into a relationship between an Emperor and an Empress and think that you're going to win, you're mistaken. You're not going to win. Whatever you did or is trying to do to keep whatever interest that you have, or even if you love him, I'm sorry, you better love yourself, because that's over with. He's not going to turn around and come back. This Emperor knows what he wants. And he's exhausted. I mean, he has been juggling family, friends, the community, lies being told on him, money being stolen from him, such manipulation. Well, really, he got a dose of his own medicine, okay? Because the masculine was a true player out here. He didn't care who he hurt. And these stupid comments didn't care about getting hurt as long as they had him. But when he met the Empress, and his whole life changed. He ran from the Empress because the love was so overwhelming, because the love is so great, because the love is so sincere, because the love is so pure, because the love is like nothing he has ever experienced in his life. And so I get excited, reading about the Emperor and his transformation and the good thing that he's trying to do with his life right now, and staying on that lonely path. That road that will lead you to a place where you never imagined you could be. Because now he's listening to spirit. He's listening to all the positive downloads. He's listening to their advice. He's listening to his own tuition, because he's very, very intuitive himself. And that's one of the attractions that he loves so much about the Empress, because he knows that he can't just run anything by the Empress, because she knows him. She knows him, and he knows her. They are a beautiful couple. And that relationship is going to be top notch. And no one, mama, daddy, sister, brother, naysayers, haters, nobody's going to break that relationship up. They're going to get married and stay together for the rest of their lives until someone passes away. A true love, a long-lasting love, a pure love. So that's what I have for you today. I am so proud of the Emperor. Comments, y'all just need to go sit down. I'm sorry, just to the left, have a seat. It's all over. It's a done deal. Game over.